All right, first and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai. I give double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. I say salutation, peace, and love to the elect around the four corners of the earth. You know, me and the brother gonna do a lesson today on we are not ignorant to Satan devices, man. You know, and we'll start off with an article from this article was done at the beginning of 2017, and it's from the trace.org, which the title is Chicago Still Isn't the Murder Capital of the World. Murders increased significantly last year in the majority of American cities with a population of over 250,000, according to the preliminary data from police departments and news reports. It say the bumps comes um, 1 year after killings rose across the country at their fastest pace in 25 years, and is likely large enough again to drive up the national homicide rate when final tallies are released by the FBI. It say in no place did the uptick feel more dramatic than in Chicago. The city recorded 762 murders last year, a 59.4% increase over 2015, and its highest tally since the mid 1990s. A December report by the Breno Center for Justice, a left thinking tank, found that Chicago single-handedly accounted for half of the 14% increase in homicides observed in the 30th largest city. 91% of the city's killings were committed with a firearm. But notice how I said the murder rate haven't spiked like this since the mid 1990s, man. You know, that was right around the time of the crack era, man. You know, because if you do the history on Chicago, man, Chicago was the last city that the white man was able to get his crack into, man. You know, Chicago always been like, you know, if brothers know the history on Chicago, man, he had a lot of black organizations that started there that actually um they arose, you know, they was started, man, to try to help the community, man, you know, and then try to fight off the so-called white man, man. You know, fight off his oppression, man. You know, so Chicago always been like an organized city, man. And for it to be like the last city for Esau to put his crack in, man. You know, it was certain which they call them gangs now, man, but it was certain black organizations. Cause all Esau did, man, was infiltrated those different gangs, man, the so-called gangs, man. He COINTELPRO'd them, man, and turned them against one another, man. You know, but um, like it was saying, this this basically increase in crime in murders in Chicago, man. They was like it hadn't been an increase like this since the mid '90s, man. Which what is it? What's the problem now, man? Why all of a sudden, you know, over these past 2 or 3 years, man, now the murder rate done spiked up 50%, man. It all goes into some systematically designed by Esau, man. You know, that's what Rahm Emanuel was placed as mayor over Chicago for, man. You know, when he became mayor, man, he shut down he closed down like 54 schools in Chicago, man. This the largest ever in U.S. history, man, of closing down schools, man. You know, because and this was all in poor Jake neighborhoods, man. You know, another thing he did was the same thing like he did in New Orleans, man. You know, he basically shut down like a lot of projects where different Jake was staying, man. You know, then put which like I said, man, his Esau COINTELPRO, man, goes back a long way, man. You know, he been doing that since the time of the Greeks, man. But during his time in America, man, Esau always COINTELPRO any little resistance Jake had, man, or started, man. You know, so like I said, he divided those different organizations, man, which rose up in the 60s to fight him back, man, and it's still a effect to it today, man. You know, so like I said, he closed down certain projects, man, which you probably had this side of these projects, or Jake's having on different beats with these projects, and he just put them all together, man. Right. You know,
created chaos, really.
Con.
They can like kill themselves or whatever.
Con, man.
Well, they hands so-called clean or whatever, and they did it to themselves.
Right, man. Because what did he really tried to do Chicago like he basically like he done Detroit, man. You know, they cut a lot of jobs out of they took a lot of jobs out of there, man. They cut off the schools, man, which they took a lot of jobs from the teachers, man. Because another thing Chicago in these past 3 or 4 years, man, they #1 in dropout for our people, man. Why? You close down all the schools, man. You know, and then at the time when Rahm Emanuel, he done all this, man, you know, which at the time, man, which we know the school ain't just teaching our people the truth, man. But at the same time, if you coming up in like urban neighborhoods, man, you know, and you just trying to do the right thing, school take you away from being on the streets, man. Then you have certain teachers in school that really care, that can give you words of encouragement to keep you, you know what I'm saying, just keep you on the right path, man.
Yeah, it give you like some type of order about yourself, even though they ain't teaching you like all the right shit, but they teaching you some of the core bases of, you know what I'm saying, how to maintain in the world. You know, even though they telling you a lot of shit that is like kind of like brainwashing you too though, but you being in the hood, you can get brainwashed another kind of way. You can be like turned out. You can get turned out way more faster or whatever. You know, it can kind of like preserve you. If you understand what I'm saying, it can like kind of preserve you from getting all the way out here. You know what I mean?
Man, because at the time, because at the time, man, they had like, at the time when they cut all this off, man, they closed all these schools. Chicago had rose like for high school students, graduates, they had rose it up to like 30%, man. You know, because you actually got teachers that you actually got some of those teachers who actually grew up in those areas, man, and they actually care for the kids, man. Right. But like I said, it was all part of the plan, man, of Rahm Emanuel to go in there and close those schools, man. You know. Then they closed down those different projects, man. Then put all those jakes together who were beefing. And this what you see now, man. This the effects of that, man. You know. But not only that, man. I'm gonna go back to the article, man. Then we're gonna go into the scriptures. It says Chicago has become synonymous with gun violence, attracting attention from the press, politicians, and advocates on both sides of the firearm debates, man. Why? Because really they want Jake to kill each other off because the so-called white man, Chicago like the 3rd largest city in the U.S., man. And it's predominantly Jake, man. You Negroes and Hispanics, so he want his city back, man. The same way with New Orleans. That's why he basically flooded them out. He expected to kill like over 100, 200,000 people, man, during Katrina, man. But by the mercies of Yahweh Shem and Havashai, Jake a survivor, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? Jake survived it, man. But it's just like in Chicago, man. Really, enough Jakes ain't dead, man. That's why they want to send in UN troops now, man. You know, that's why they want to do all because this all part of the so-called white man plan, Jake killing each other. He ain't trying to send in no UN troops to get order, man. He really just want to kill off Jake, man. Jake ain't doing the job that they want them to do against each other well enough, man. So now he want to send in the troops to finish the job, man. Which, you know, all this is bringing Jacob's trouble, man. You know, and this ain't no excuse for Jake wickedness, man. But at the same time, we not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. And this got to be brought out, man. Because they putting all this attention on Chicago, man. Which that's why I'm starting off with this article. I'm just gonna finish the article. I'm just gonna read some more on the article, man. It says Chicago has become synonymous with gun violence, attracting attention from the press, politicians, and advocates on both sides of the firearms debates. Because that's what that's all about too, man. de-arming the population, man. You know, in one of the final installments of a New York Times series on shootings in the city, Reverend Michael Fledger, a prominent anti-violence activist and pastor on the South Side, described Chicago as the poster boy of violence in America. It said President-elect Donald Trump has used Chicago as an argument against tighter gun laws, talking to Twitter to vow federal action if local leaders can't stanch the tide, a talking point echoed by the National Rifle Association top lobbyists. This the point right here. But despite the sound bites, Chicago remains in the middle of the pack when homicide is measured on a per capita basis. You can speak on, you can go in this too. It said in 2016, the city had a rate of 27.9 killings per 100,000 residents, half that of St. Louis, who's 188 murders, man. So why they ain't talking about this, man? Then it say, and people preserve that city's status as America's murder capital. Baltimore placed second with a homicide rate of 51.2, followed by Detroit, New Orleans, and Cleveland. It said because Chicago has so many people, it can get a murder every day, and that gets people's attention.
Actually, they just promoting violence, like, you know, promoting it and keeping it, like, creating a condition in your brain, though. For the most part, they putting it out there in the masses and making it like this the worst spot you can ever go to. In actuality, it ain't. You know what I'm saying? They just trying to, you know, they using it, like he say, the poster boy. That's like the promotion on the this the city right here, the standard for violence. You know what I mean?
It say John Paff, a professor of law at Fordham Law School, told The Trace recently, when you focus on numbers, not rates, Chicago ends up looking worse because you forget how big a city it is.
That's what I just said.
Right, man. So I'm gonna stop the article right there, man. But I'm gonna go to another article too, because see, all this systematically designed by Esau, man. You know. Go on, get that though. I can get that in 2 Corinthians.
2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we not ignorant of his devices. Further, you want to keep going?
Nah, stop right there. I'm gonna get that word devices right there though. Like it say, at least Satan should get it. Fear Satan should get advantages of us, man. We are not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. You know, because everything you see going on in America, man, you know, in especially in the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Latinos neighborhood, it's all systematically designed by the so-called white man, man. You know, to try to destroy us, man. You know, and that haven't happened, man. You know, he didn't use every source of witchcraft he know how, man. And now people still here, even though they lost, man, they still here, and he can't stand it, man. You know, he just want to take them out, man. Let me get this scripture real quick. Get that word devices. I'm gonna say this too, man. For our people living in that area, man, you know, hey, it's time to turn back to the Lord, man. What are you gonna wait till they actually send them UN troops in there, man, to off y'all off, man? Because it's only bringing Jacob's trouble, man. You know, that's all coming, man. But this part of the scriptures, man, because 2/3 of our people don't want to listen, man. They don't want to hear the truth, man. So this have to come, man. But at the same time, Esau, you not innocent of nothing, man. You know, that's why you gonna be annihilated, man. Even there's 2/3 of our people that's gonna get destroyed, they gonna come back in the kingdom and they gonna be good. And they gonna pay you back for everything you done, Esau. You know? Which Esau is the so-called white man, man. 3540, Naima. This Naima, the word for devices right there is Naima. Naima, which means a mental perception, a thought, an evil person. I mean an evil purpose, man. That which thinks the mind, thoughts, or purposes, man. So we not ignorant of saying mental perception, thought, and evil purpose, man. You know, which this all is systematically designed by the so-called white man, man. You know, because all of a sudden the spike in murders ain't happened like this since over 25 years, man. You know, during that big time crack era, when he finally got his crack into the city, man. You know, now I'm gonna go back to this other article because this is another problem, man. You know, they talking about everything that's happening in Chicago, man. But Jake do shit to survive, man. If you know anything about the so-called Negro, Hispanic, Latino man, if he got his necessities, man, he just want to chill, man. If Jake got his necessities, he just trying to sit back and get drunk. You know, Jake smoke and get high, man. That shit ain't right. But that's what Jake got. That's all Jake want to do if he got his necessities, man. He just want to sit back and chill, man. Yeah. You know?
He plain.
Come, Jake, like the brother said, Jake a plain man, man. You know, the title of this article, and this in June 19th, 2017. It's www.citylab.com. And the title of it is the crisis of unemployment among Chicago youth, man. Because that's what this is all about, man. That's who committing all those crimes, man. Close down the schools, then don't give them no jobs, man. What else, Jake? What you just think Jake gonna sit there and die, man?
Right.
That ain't Jake. That ain't what he do, man. Jake a survivor, man. But we not ignorant of your devices on so-called white man, man. You know, you gonna get paid back for all this, man. You gonna get paid back for all this. It said according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, most recent numbers, the unemployment rate in Illinois is 4.6%. It said if you look at certain segments of the state populations, the number tells a different story. Illinois youth are experiencing jobless rates at a rate of nearly 70%. Come on, man. This the youth, man.
Right.
Almost 16 the times statewide average. It says Chicago Cook County is home to the largest share of this demographic, with the situation particularly difficult for 21,500 16 to 24-year-olds without a high school diploma who are both out of school and out of work, man.
Yeah. What you think they gonna do?
Come. But we not ignorant of your devices, Esau.
Come.
You know, you trying to do Chicago just like you done Detroit, man. You know, pull all the jobs out and basically watch Jake destroy themselves, man. But it's not gonna happen, man. You know, by the mercies of the Lord, we still here, man. What you gonna have to do is come with what you was set up to do. Come in with your sword, man. It's just you 2/3 of Jake gonna get destroyed, man. But they still gonna come back in the kingdom, man. You know. It said when the figures are broken down by race, it's clear the hardest hits are African Americans. For instance, 85% of 16 to 19-year-old black residents of Chicago are out of work, man. Get Michael too out. I'm gonna keep reading. It said 85% of 16 to 19-year-old black residents of Chicago are out of work versus 73.4% of whites. 16 through 19-year-old whites don't gotta work, man. Really, man. They family have money, man. But then it say 81% of Latinos, man. You know, for 20 to 24-year-olds, the comparisons between blacks and whites is particularly stark. 60% of blacks are out of work, while only 23.7% of whites are. Latinos in this age range were somewhere in between with 33% unemployed, man. You know, so ain't no getting around it, man. This is the problem, man.
Right.
You know, they want to talk about they talk because see, what really made me like dig into this, man. They had showed on TV, right? I think it was on the internet or something, you know, but it was on it was caught on camera, man. It had these two young Jakes, and they had robbed this elderly I don't know if it's a so-called black man or Hispanic man, you know. So, and it was caught on camera, man. So, but then the police chief came up to speak about it, man. And he was like, I thought he was finna say some coon shit, man. But he didn't, man. I don't know if it's the same police chief right now, but he was like, see, this is what you get when you take hope from a person. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He was, and I'm like, for real? Yeah, that is what you get, man. You know, because shit, I came up in the, me and this brother came up in the 90s, man. You know, we was that in the mid 90s. We was these ages they talking about, man. You know, like 16 to 19. You know, we was teenagers, man. You know, and it was hard in the city we in, man. We got caught up in part of that crack era, man. Growing up, seeing your mama suffering, you know, it's a struggle, man. You want a job, but hell, it's a quicker job you can get right here, man.
Right when you walk outside.
Right, man. And you ain't know, you really, when you that young, man, and you don't got no father figure teaching you, man, you ain't realizing how wrong you ain't realizing the shit you doing is really wrong. It's wrong. You don't even think it's wrong, man. You just looking at it this way, a way of you to get money, man. You know, to help yourself and help your family, man. Help your loved ones, man.
Like, cause when you helping mama pay the bills, you doing something good. You know, in the hood, you helping out with the bills, and you helping out. You know what I'm saying? You done got caught up, and it was fixed by the white man. You know what I mean? It ain't like it was no coincidence. You ended up right here, and shit like how it is, just how it is.
Go ahead, dog.
It's Micah 2. It say, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it.
Right, man. When they work evil upon their bed, they devise iniquities, man. Going back to we not ignorant to Satan devices, man. You know, this all they been doing is press on how they gonna destroy our people, man. You know, how they gonna, because we still here, man. They don't expect us to still be here, man. After all the traps they set for us, man. We still here. They still have to look at us, man. You know, we still striving. We still making it, man. And they can't stand to see that, man. You know, go ahead, bro.
Because it is in the power of their hand.
Because it is in the power of their hand. Keep going. I read down to verse. We're gonna read down to verse 3.
And they cover fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away.
Right, man. And now the so-called white man do this to the whole world now, man. They cover fields and take them by violence, man. But when they came to this land, they came and took it from you so-called Native Americans, you Hispanics, and the Latinos, man. And the same things we going through, the Native Americans go through on their reservations. The Latinos go through it. They part of Chicago, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
And take them away. So they oppressed a man in his house.
Right.
Even a man in his heritage.
Man. And that's what you see going on, man. It tell you surely oppression maketh the wise man mad, man. You got these young kids oppressed, don't know what the hell going on, man. If it make a wise man act mad, what you think it's gonna do to these youths, man? Who don't even understand? You know, they don't even understand, man. Then he's shutting the schools down. Well, they probably don't even have a father figure at home. But if they go to school, they probably got this gym teacher telling them something. They got a couple of teachers, men teachers who really care. They to talk to them and give them some type of sense, man.
Right.
Give them, you know.
Right.
Go ahead, huh?
Therefore, thus saith the Lord, Behold, against this family do I devise an evil.
Right, man. Against this family, the Lord devises an evil, man. That's talking to the top families of you so-called white people, man. The elite families, man, that don't nobody know about, man. You know, you Rothschilds, man. You Oppenheimers, you Rockefellers, man. And the rest of you switched your name so much, man. This talking to you elite families, man. You know, the Most High devising the evil against y'all, man. Because we still here, man. Them people in Chicago still there, man. The Lord got his elect everywhere, man. You just brewing up for the race war, man. Which you gonna lose. 2/3 of our people gonna get taken out, man. We not denying it, man. But they still gonna come back in the kingdom and be good, man. And I'm gonna keep harping on it. Go ahead, go ahead, bro. Salah. That's verse 3.
Yep. Let me finish.
Okay.
Behold, against this family I do devise an evil, from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go haughtily, for this time is evil.
Come on, man. Because that's why basically they locked Jeff Fort up, man. You know? Because he wasn't with the plan of the so-called white man, man. You know? That's why they killed Fred Hampton, man. He wouldn't accept the drugs, man. Jeff Fort wouldn't accept the drugs, man. You know? They had to knock off some of those black organization leadership, man, to get their witchcraft in there, man. And now you seeing the effects of that, man. Now you seeing the effects of kids born with crack in their system, man. Born with all these different drugs in their system from drugs their parents did. They ain't have to do it, man. But they born with it in their blood, man. This part of the Esau devices, man. Which the Most High devising the evil against your families, man. You know, go to get Proverbs 30 and 8 up.
Proverbs 30 and 8. It say, remove far from me vanity and lies.
Come. Right, so remove far from us the vanity and lies, man. You know, going back to their professor, he was like, this just some shit they boosting up, man.
Right.
You know, but if you really do the murder rate by the capital, Chicago, like it's like 7 or 8 other cities in front of them, man. Go ahead, bro.
Give me neither poverty nor riches.
Come.
Feed me with food convenient for me.
It said, give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me food convenient for me, man. Go ahead, bro. And this a man of the Lord talking right here, man. Go ahead,
lest I be full and deny thee and say, who is the Lord? Or lest I be poor and steal and take the name of my God in vain.
Unless I be poor and steal and take the name of my Lord power in vain, man. And that's what you see going on, man, in Chicago, man. This is what poverty do to you, man. This a man of the Lord saying, Lord, don't give me poverty. Because I might do something I don't want to do, Lord. I might take your name in vain, you know. I believe in you. But if I'm in poverty, I might do something against it. I might steal. You know what I'm saying? That's against the scriptures. But this the so-called white man know this, man. And this what you see going on in Chicago, man. The kids from 16 to 24, man. Come on, man. Can't get a job. You shut down the schools. What else you expect them to do, man?
Right.
Go ahead, bro. That's it on it. I'm gonna get that word poverty right there. I'm gonna get that word poverty real quick. Yeah, hey, I ain't making no excuses for our people, man. But it just, I ain't falling for the bullshit Esau trying to put out there, man.
Right.
You know, I ain't falling for it, man. I ain't falling for it, man. Cause like I said, I kind of knew Esau was on some bullshit. I just had to, but then when I saw the police chief come and say what he said, man, and then I started looking up ARCAs, looking up the number, the jobless rates. I'm like, now all of a sudden this shit started to happen. When Rahm Emanuel get in there, that's what they set him up to do, man.
Right.
Cause they had like a they had started this like it was a summer program, man. Which it was fairly funded, you know. But fuck them. The feds owed us everything they got, man. Side shit, man.
Right.
You know, so it had stopped the violence by 50%, man. It had cut the violence 50%, man. Guess what they did, man? Rahm Emanuel cut that shit off, man. It was all systematically designed, man. Had cut the violence by 50%, man, in one summer, man. Cause he giving the kids something to do, man. Giving them hope, giving them somewhere to go and see. This ain't all you got, man.
Right.
You know? I'm gonna go to we're gonna get on after this. I want to get Psalm 64. Which the Hebrew word for poverty right there is rosh. Rosh. Let me see if I can get something out of there. Basically just say poverty. Let me see let me see. It said to be poor, to be in want, to lack, man. So this is what Proverbs 30:8 was talking about, man. If you be poor, if you be in want, you be in lack. That man of the Lord said, don't give him that, Lord, unless he might steal, man.
Right.
You know?
And that's a man of the Most High.
Come.
So let him know the person that ain't got no understanding. What you think he gonna do?
Come.
That's what's going on.
It said to be in want or hunger.
Right.
One impoverishing himself. So we not ignorant of your devices, Esau. We need, it said the perimeter root to be destitute, man. To be lacked, to be rejected, man.
Right.
To be needed, to make self poor, man. And this is what Esau did, man. So remove from us, far from us, vanity and lies, man.
Right.
Just want to make it look like Jake just some wild, dumb, stupid ass niggas, man. Like, now you do got Jakes like that, man, but they a product of you. What you created that, man.
Right.
They a product of what you created, man. That's why America got to be destroyed, man. That's why America got to be destroyed, man. I want to see what's in that word steal. Then we're going to go to that scripture. Let me see. See if it's just steal or it just goes into different levels, you know. Nah, that's it. Let's see. What's Psalm 64? Start at the top on it.
Psalm 64. It say, hear my voice, O God, in my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy.
Right, man. And the Lord gonna preserve the elect of his life from the fear of the enemy, man. You know? But guess what? The elect gonna preserving the life of the whole nation of Israel, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked.
Come.
From the insurrection of the workers of iniquity.
From the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, man. Go ahead, bro.
Who weed their tongue like a sword.
They wet their tongue like a sword. Go ahead.
And bend their bows and shoot their arrows.
Come.
Even bitter words.
Even bitter words, man. What's that, man? All the legislations they done wrote, man. Cut off this funding for them, man. Right. Do this, man. You know. Black people like to smoke crack, sell crack. Boost up the sentences on them, man, for people who getting caught with this crack and that, man.
Right.
You know, that's they bitter words, man. Read that again, Read verse 3 again.
Who wet their tongues like a sword, and bend their bows and shoot their arrows.
Come.
Even bitter words.
Come. Go ahead.
That they may shoot in secret at the perfect.
That they may shoot in secret at the perfect, man. See, this all a secretly devised plan, man, that they got against our people, man. What you see going on right now, man. You know, that whole shit in Chicago, this secretly devised by the government, man. Cut off all these funding, closed all these schools, man. Then you got the youth from 16 to 24 can't get a job, man. What the hell you think gonna happen, man? Go ahead, up.
That they may shoot in secret at the perfect, suddenly they shoot at him and fear not.
Suddenly they shoot at him and fear not, man. Says they should shoot at the perfect. Who was the perfect, man? Jacob, man. The word plain mean perfect. Upright, man. You know, we're gonna get that word shoot, and we're gonna get that word secret right there, man.
I got a precept.
Go ahead, bro.
This Psalms 10 and 8. He said he sit in lurking places of the villages, in the secret places, and do murder the innocent.
Right, man. He sit in the lurking places of the villages, man. He sit in secret places and do murder in the innocent. Who was the innocent? Going back to Jacob, man. That's another definition for plain, man. In the Hebrew, man. Innocent. Perfect, man. Go ahead, up.
His eyes are privily set against the poor.
His eyes are privily set against the poor, man. Go ahead.
He lied in wait secretly as a lion in his den.
And he lied in wait secretly as a lion in his den, man. Go ahead.
He lied in wait to catch the poor.
Come.
He do catch the poor when he draws him into his net.
He catch it when he draw him into his net, man. He set the traps, man.
Come.
You know, he set the trap, man. What's the trap, man? All this gun violence in Chicago, man. Where the guns coming from, man? Where these drugs came from, man? Jake don't make no guns. Our people don't make guns.
Come.
You know, our people can't get drugs over here in these cities, man.
Come.
This all secretly done by your enemy, man, the so-called white man, man. And you need to understand that, man. Our people need to understand that you're going to get caught up in the wrath of this shit, man. You know? Because ain't no excuse for our people, man. But they ain't letting you off the hook, Esau. You to blame all this shit that's going on the planet Earth right now, man. Go ahead, bro. But it says he catches them in his net, man. All those part of his traps he set, man. I'm gonna tear down these projects, put these individuals where they've been already having problems and incidents and beefs, and it's gonna blow up, man. And that's what you see going on, man. You know?
Going back in 64.
Yeah, Psalm 64. The Hebrew word when it said that he may shoot, which is Yarah. Yarah, which means get the key definitions. It say to direct, to teach or instruct, man. So this is what he's secretly doing, man. He's secretly directing you, teaching you, and instructing you, man. To do what, man? Because he already know once he bring you to poverty, and he got different things for you to do to make money, man. And it's being wicked. He know you gonna do it, man. It's according to the scriptures, man. Proverbs 30 said you would do it, man. You know? Especially if you don't have no understanding of yourself and what you really doing, man. So this what you see, man. This what you see going on in Chicago right now, man. You know? Now I'm gonna get that word secret right there, man. It's it's mistar, which means the definition for he may shoot is to instruct or to teach or direct. This the word for secret, man. It says secret place, a hiding place for perpetration of crime, man. So this is what it means where he say he may that he may shoot at them in secret, man. He directing and instructing them in secret for perpetration of crime, man. You know, this Esau, man, which crime goes back to sin, man. If you look up the word crime, it goes back to Like when the word crime, it goes back to crimson, man. Like you got the crimson tide, which means red. But if you go to the etymology on crime, man, that's why they say crime is breaking the law, man. Which originally goes back to the breaking of God's law, man. You know, that's what the word crime go to. But this what Esau doing behind the scenes, man. He's secretly instructing us on for perpetration of crime, man. You know, you had something up?
Oh yeah, I got Nehemiah 4:11. And our adversary said, they shall not know, neither see, till we come in the midst among them and slay them and cause the work to cease.
Con, man. You know, and that's what our adversary said. Who was our top adversary, man? Esau, man. You know. Go ahead, go back to Psalm 64. And then that's what all the other nations do too, man. Because see, that's another thing about Chicago, man. It's probably like over 30 different ethnicities in Chicago, man. You got the Chinese mob in there. You got the Russian mob, the Japanese mob, like all that Chinatown, that shit. They got their legitimate business, man. But they the ones bringing in a lot of them guns, the drugs, the pills, all that shit, man. You know, they ain't gonna talk about that though, no, man. It's just all eyes on Jake, man. You know, to make, like you said, this is the day they look for, man. Get that you ain't gotta get it, but in Lamentations, man, this is the day they look for, man. They hissing at us, man. Go ahead, right, man, because you see Jake on fucking World Star, man. Jake had a fucking rocket launcher, man. In Chicago, where the hell did he get that shit from, man?
Right.
Where did that come from, man? Don't nobody want to talk about that, man. Trump them don't want to talk about that, man. Your different so-called leaders don't want to talk about that, man. They just talking about what's going on, talking about the start of this shit. Where all this shit come from, man? Why, you know, where the guns come from, man? Where the drugs come from? The U.S. can easily stop all that shit, man. They got the number one technology. They got their technology. They got satellites where they can see and control everything. Can't nothing come in, man.
Right.
So it ain't no excuse to this, man. It's just part of their plan. And what are we going into, man? We not ignorant of Satan devices, though, man. Go ahead,
They encourage themselves in an evil manner. They consume of land snares privily. They say, who shall see them? That's it.
Come, man. Yeah. Go ahead. You speak on it.
Yeah, they gonna hide their hand, you know.
Come. Right. They commune on land snares privily. They say who should see them, man. But the Lord see everything, man. And now he done opened the eyes of the elect men of our nation to see it and expose y'all, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search.
There you go. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search, and that's what. They teaching Jake how to do it, man. Right. You know, going back to they shoot at him in secret, man. The words shoot. They shoot means to direct, instruct, or teach. And secret mean in perpetration of crime, man. So this what they doing, man. You know, you taught Jake the shit he doing, man. That's why Jake 2/3 gonna be able to come back in the kingdom and be righteous, man. And put their foot up your ass, Esau, man. Put their foot on your neck, man. For all this bullshit you got us going through, man. You know, excuse my language, man, but I'm kind of ticked off about this, man. Like I said, when I went and done the research on it, done all the studies, man. How the hell you not gonna have no job for the kids, man? That's some bullshit, man. Chicago the highest in the nation, man, for youth unemployment rate, man. And you want to talk about the violence and what's going on, man. Go ahead,
They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep.
Right, they inward thought is deep, man, on how to search out iniquities and get Jake caught up in it, man. They don't stop, man. But guess what? It's just like I said, man. They expect more killings to be going on in Chicago than what it is, man.
Right.
That's why they go ahead.
I'm saying they promote it, like I know they do it through the music. They promote violence. That's the only people that get deals saying or get promoted by major companies, they gotta be on the bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? They gotta be promoting their city with the drill music and, you know what I'm saying, shoot 'em up, bang, 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 that shit. And they don't do nothing but cause a whole nother, you know what I'm saying? It make the shit, make the ball roll a little more faster because it ain't putting no help on them. You know what I mean? It just hurting the situation. And then that's one of their secret tactics they use. They use the music to control the masses of people. So they make you hot or whatever, and they controlling you in a secret place. Cause they the CEOs of the company. They push this shit. They in the back. They got their hand clean, and he out there doing the shit. He doing it and they ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean? But they the cause of it though.
Cause they job ain't to come in. If they send them UN troops in there, man, that ain't to come stop the violence, man. That's coming to kill our people off, man.
Right.
Which 2/3 got to die, man. But that's why they won't send them troops in, man. Enough Jake ain't dead, man.
Right.
They expect Chicago to decay, man, but it ain't, man. Our people gonna always be here, man. The whole nation gonna get saved eventually, man. The whole nation gonna come back and rule the earth, man. And Esau think he think if he take out all the Israelites, he can preserve. He gonna get the blessing, man. Which he not, man. Go ahead,
But God shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded.
Man. Suddenly shall they be wounded, man. Go ahead.
So they shall make their own tongues to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away.
All that see them shall flee away, man. This part of that wound, though, they making their own tongue stumble upon themselves, man. They going into what it was called, Kill the Messenger. I think that's what was the name of that movie. But when the guy came out showing how the CIA and the CIA, all them was part of bringing the cracks into the neighborhoods, man. Bringing the guns into the neighborhood. That was that new movie, American Made, show you that, man, with Tom Cruise, man. With Barry Seal, man. Get Habakkuk 2 and 14, right? Right, man, but we not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. All the bullshit you see going on the planet Earth is devised secretly by the so-called white man, man. Even all this stuff going on in Chicago, man. This blood is all this blood on the so-called white man hands, man. Which the Lord he uses so-called white man to destroy 2/3 of our people, man. But guess what? You still not innocent, so-called white man. You still gonna be annihilated, man, because you the wicked, man. Go ahead,
You say Habakkuk 2 and 14. And the earth shall be filled with knowledge of the glory of the Lord, as the waters cover the sea.
Go ahead. And that's what you see now, man. The earth full of the knowledge of the Lord, as the earth covered the sea, man. Which this word is revealing the so-called white man, man. That's why we reading these scriptures, man, and breaking down what's really going on. But cause Chicago is the focal point right now, so that's what we gonna focus on, man. Go ahead,
You say, woe unto him that giveth him his neighbor drink, that putteth that bottle to him, and maketh him drunken. Also, that make it look on their nakedness.
And that's what happened, man. Esau gave them the guns in Chicago, gave them poverty, cut off the jobs in the school, man, and then now he pointing them like, look at these niggas, man. We gotta go in here and stop this shit, man. We gotta go in here and these niggas out of control, man.
Right.
But he done all that, man. We're gonna get Daniel 7, get 25, and we're gonna close up with that. We'll read down to verse 29.
Daniel 7.
Start at verse 25.
Daniel 7 and 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High. And
because our people worn out, man. I was just looking at I was just in the store today. I was looking at our people, man. I'm like, man, our people woe out, man. So-called Negroes, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. We the saints, man. But the so-called white man have worn us out, man. This how you know we at the end, man. This how you know the Lord got to come back, man. You know, go ahead, bro.
And to think to change times and laws.
And he changed the times and the laws, man. You know, which those laws go back to the laws of the Most High, man.
Right.
He the one the so-called white man turned everything upside down, man. You know, that's why you see the earth in its most wickedest point ever, man. Go ahead.
And they shall be given into his hand until a time and dividing of time.
Come on, man. You know, and we should be go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
But the judgment shall sit.
But the judgment shall sit, man. Go ahead.
And they shall take away his dominion.
And we're going to take away your dominion, so-called white man, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
To consume and destroy it until the end.
Until the end. Go ahead, bro.
And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High.
The kingdom going to be given to us, man. You know, go ahead, bro.
Whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominion shall serve and obey him.
All kingdoms are going to serve and obey us, man. You know, cause like I was saying, all those different ethnicities in Chicago, they not innocent, man. The Chinese mafia, all them in there, they part of that shit too, man. They part of all that, man. You know, go ahead, bro.
Hitherto is the end of the matter. As for me, Daniel, my cogitations must be trouble me. And my countenance changed in me, but I kept the matter in my heart.
And that's what Daniel was seeing what's going on right now, man. And it troubled him, man. But Daniel kept it to himself, man. But he wrote it down, man. So all this have to play out, man. You know, the saints of the Most High being worn out, man. You know, but we gonna take your dominion, man. We gonna take the kingdom from you crackers, man. But all this have to happen, man. You know, you just showing who you are, the devil, man. You know, hey, so with that, man, Lord willing, brothers was edified, man. You know, first and foremost, all praises go through Yahweh by Shem. All praises go to Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostle and elders at Great Millstone. Salutation, peace, and love to the elect around the four corners of the earth, man. Shalom.
Shalom.